everyone. Here we are, getting into the merry spirit, right? Hi, Danny.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Oh my goodness, this is somebody new around here that many of you may not recognize, but she's here to help me have a whole lot of fun today. Welcome to 3 Themes at 3, where theme number 1 is something to smile about, theme number 2 is something to learn, and theme number 3 is something to discover. Let's go. Hi everyone, welcome back to 3 Themes at 3. Oh my goodness, I know, it feels a little strange. I'm not gonna lie, but I am really not much of a dress-up person, but today it definitely calls for it. The occasion is all about the ugly Christmas sweater, so therefore, here's what you got. It's so good to have you here with us, and it's also really great to have my special guest co-host today. Miss Danny is with me. Danny!
Hi.
Are you feeling nervous?
Yes,
excited?
a little bit.
All the things?
All the things.
All the things. Okay, well, Danny Westwood is brand new to my girlfriend's quilt shop, and I'm sure that, you know, she's kind of thinking, what have I gotten myself into?
Just a little bit, but new experiences are good.
Yes, absolutely. And so, Danny, why don't you tell everyone what you do here?
Sure. So I'm Danny. I work as a digital marketing specialist here at Girlfriends, and I help people find girlfriends. That's my job. And so
You're a matchmaker.
Yes.
There you go.
I help people find their new hobbies.
Yeah,
and
I love that.
It's an opportunity for me to learn because I'm studying marketing at school right now.
Yeah, you're up at Utah State.
Yep. And so it's been really fun. I've really loved it. I think it's been about 2 or 3 months now, so it's a lot of fun.
Well, my friend, you have fit right in. And in fact, when I said, hey, Danny, want to do an ugly sweater party with me on a girlfriend, she was like, I'm here for it. In fact, she was so here for it that she made her own ugly Christmas sweater. Although I wouldn't say that's ugly, Danny. I'm just telling you right now.
I tried my best. I really did.
I'm pretty impressed. I don't know. So tell us about your sweater a little bit.
So basically, I had a lot of yarn, and I have a friend in Washington who had made an ugly sweater for his dad. Had crocheted it, and so I was like, oh, how hard could it be, right? It was hard, but it was a fly by your seat of your pants kind of project. I just pulled out my stash and matched
your
up.
old yarn?
Yeah, so I had no vision other than like how to lay it out, and even then, like the layout didn't turn out fantastic because like I have these lovely little like love handles on the sides here.
Honey, I think a lot of us are going, well, you know what, that would fit me just fine. I had the perfect place for my love handles there, but not on you, girl. That looks so cute.
Yeah, I tried to make it so that there's a tree in the front because I still wanted it to be
impressive.
Christmas. My stash had 2 red thin yarns.
Okay.
And that was it. And so I was like, how do I make this Christmas related? And so I threw a tree in there. I really tried.
Impressive.
Yeah, but it was a good exploration of just like how to count stitches or even just try and have the
You know
vision.
what? Christy said she is super impressed because she can only chain stitch. And so I gotta say, those are granny squares, right?
They are, yes. So majority of these are granny squares. And then there are a couple of layers of just like the granny square stitch all the way across, which in reality I should have used a different stitch, but anyways.
No. I'm impressed. I gotta say, and I think a lot of people out there are as well. Jill says it looks great, and Heidi agrees with her as well. So, yeah, nice job. Well, Danny, are you in for a fun show today?
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
I'm ready.
Absolutely. In fact, Danny is also fairly new to sewing, and so I can't wait to take her over to the sewing machine to do an ugly sweater block. That's what we designed for you all today, and I think you're going to have some fun learning this block and, you know, fun learning a new technique as well. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the inspiration behind today's theme. So as you know, we've been working with Grace Gaylord of the Graceful Baker all week long, where we have showed you some of her most amazing Christmas cookies. And each day, what we did was we took inspiration from her cookie and decided to make it into a project. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ugly Christmas sweater.
Sweet.
I don't know if I'd consider that ugly.
No, it was very cute. It looked very edible.
Very edible, yes, exactly. Well, that was our inspiration piece, my friends. And so I'm going to head over to the sewing table with Danny, and we're going to make our own sweater block. We're taking that whole idea of the ugly Christmas sweater, but taking it to fabric and thread. And as we do so, as we head on over, let's go ahead and take a quick look at one of my favorite tips when it comes time to being able to use sticky back stabilizer. Hi, it's Kris from my girlfriend's quilt shop, and I'm here to share with you one of my favorite tips when it comes to machine embroidery. I love to be able to use wash away sticky back stabilizer. However, sometimes it can be a bit of a pain to get in the hoop. Because of that plasticky surface on top, sometimes it just doesn't want to hoop very well. So my answer to that is simply pull it back on itself, place your hoop right there, and then just bring this down. Now you can take your corners and bring them up to the corners of the hoop. And you're ready to use it. Welcome back, everyone, to Three Themes at 3. I'm Kris, and I'm here with Danny, and together we are going to do a super fun quilt block based off of the ugly Christmas sweater. Yeah, it's true. I don't normally dress like this in mid-October, but here we are.
Yeah,
we
we've
are.
committed. We've committed. and
We
here
have
are.
definitely committed. So let's go ahead and take a look at the block that I'm referring to. We'll head down here at the cutting table and take a closer look. I've actually done this in 2 different ways. And so I'm going to be able to show you one of my favorite ways to do an applique. Especially, I felt like it was very fitting with texture. We're going to be using a special product to create that texture. And then, of course, do you love that fabric there?
Yeah, it's really fun.
It is, isn't it? I've been waiting for the perfect time to use this fabric. I've had it forever, so I'm so sorry. If someone's wondering, where did you get the fabric? It's been in my stash for who knows how long. But I felt like this was the perfect time to use it.
Oh, it's darling.
It is. And then, of course, it's very tacky, just like a Christmas sweater should be. So let's take another look. On this one, I made it again as a basic applique using Heat and Bond Light, added some funky colors on the trim because, you know, nothing is supposed to be too matchy-matchy. Used some ribbon trim on here, and I could have even really made this even more crazy, but that's where I started. Now, wouldn't it be fun to do a quilt that was all based off of ugly sweaters? You would take a 10-inch block and then just applique different fabrics on each one. I think it would be absolutely darling.
That would be really fun because you could just, it doesn't matter what it ends up looking like.
That's the best part about this project.
Right.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Like, the crazier, the better. So let's take a look at this one, and this is the one that I'm going to teach Danny today on how to do.
I get to play with the texture?
Yes, you do.
That'll be fun.
Go ahead and feel that, Danny.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Ooh.
I wish, could we get a closer shot of this? Because this really is quite something.
It's like little
going
air
on
bubbles.
here. It's like little air bubbles. That's right. Oh my goodness, so cool. If you could feel that through the screen, you would, or maybe you can see it. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but it is bumpy, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's definite texture to this. Definite texture. So that's what I wanted to do for all of my ugly sweaters was let's have it textured to be looking more like a sweater, right? So how do you get that look? Well, the first thing I want to point out to you is that, of course, we've got a pattern for you today, and you could choose whether you wanted to do this as an outside piece, just as one fabric like I did here, or if you wanted to break it up into smaller, segments, then you have something a little bit more like this, where you're using some of the trim from the sweater applique. So either one will work great. But for this demo, we are doing this sweater right here. So this time, I've already prepared my fabric for the most part, all right? And I'll tell you why that is. Let's take a closer look at what is happening here. This is just a 10-inch piece of fabric. And what I've attached to it is a product called Balzo Stitch and Steam. And we've talked about this before, and it really is a great little product to be able to help, again, give you that texture. So basically, Danny, what we're doing is we're creating another piece of fabric that's different from this one. Can you see here, I tried to do it in a dark thread so that the lines would show up, but do you see that I have all these straight lines going through right and left and just going back and forth, right?
Yeah.
You'll also notice that there's no difference between some of the spacing here. So some of it's a little bit wider, some of it's a little bit thinner. It's totally okay to do this, all right? Because there's no right or wrong way. The closer you get to stitching out those lines, the more texture you're going to receive in the finished product, okay? So very, very important. Now, again, this is the product we're using. You're just cutting the same piece of, same 10-inch square as the fabric. Now, Danny, because this is a little bit, because this process takes a little bit of extra time to do, I've already done it about 3/4 or more so all the way so that we wouldn't have to take the time to do that. But I did leave some space here so that you could finish this off. So I'm going to hand this over to you. Do it with this right side up.
Okay.
And let's just take it over to the machine.
Yeah.
And you're just going to stitch straight lines.
Does it matter which direction?
Nope, it
No?
doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and,
We'll do it this
yeah,
way.
right there. That's perfect.
Okay.
And we'll put the presser foot down there.
Is he going
Oops,
there?
right there.
There he goes.
Okay, so go ahead and begin
I'm
stitching.
gonna turn it to a
Are you going to
medium
slow it down a
speed.
little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
I'm definitely not a fast stitcher, but I'll do my best.
Okay, and again, the nice thing about doing this is that it doesn't have to be, it really doesn't have to be absolutely straight. You
Okay.
can just keep going. Now, when we get to the end, I want you just to stop on your pedal. Yep.
Okay.
Notice how the foot comes up, but the needle stays in. This is what we call pivoting.
Cool.
And go ahead and do a few, in fact, you don't even have to push that.
Oh, really?
As soon as you put your foot back down on that pedal, the foot will, on the machine, will go back down.
Okay, so you're
Okay,
saying
so
put the foot down or
Right
don't even
here on
worry
your
about
foot
it?
pedal.
Okay.
Yep, see how
Oh.
it goes back down? Isn't that
This
cool?
is a lot fancier
Yeah.
than my little tiny one that I stitch
That's
around
right,
on.
and then all she's done is she's pivoted around that needle again, and now she's going the other way. So by doing this, it does save a lot of time, because if you were to cut and your threads at the end of each straight line, yeah, it would take a lot more time, right? So
Yeah.
what I'm teaching her to do is just allow the machine to pivot, make your turn, do 2 or 3 stitches, and then keep sewing. You're doing a great job, my friend.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, you're doing
You
great.
gave me an easy one. This is going by pretty quick.
Good deal. Now, another question that people often ask is, how much bigger do you need to make the fabric when you're creating, a textured fabric? So if I have an applique that is approximately 7 inches wide, which is about what this one is, that's why I cut my square of fabric to be 10 inches, because there's about a 30% shrinkage on the fabric when it starts to create that texture, okay? About 30%. So just remember that whatever applique you're doing, just account for about a 30% decrease, all right, on this. Okay, I think let's go ahead and do one more straight line there, and you'll be
tried
good to
make
go.
Well, I'll just do one over because I have.
Yeah, no, that's great. You're doing
I
wonderful.
left such a large section right here, but I'll just go down the middle of it.
No, you're doing awesome. So again, it doesn't matter, how far apart it is. I mean, obviously you want them as fairly tight. That's what produces the texture, but it can be between 1/4 of an inch and 1/8 of an inch. All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and trim our threads right there. Yep. Good.
Cool.
Okay, now Danny, you get to do the fun part.
Okay.
You get to head over to Darth Vader over there.
Lovely.
That's the iron that we so lovingly call Darth Vader. Do you know why?
Is it the sound it makes?
Yeah, and he
Okay.
lets out a lot of steam, just
Oh,
saying.
lovely.
So let's go ahead and head over here. And I think I'm going to join you.
Okay.
All right, so let's come on over. And you'll notice here that I have my applique already traced, and I did this on heat and bond. Now the thing you want to make sure of is don't do this yet. We won't add this applique onto it until the new fabric has been created, all right?
Okay.
So how do we create this? Well, this is why we call it Darth. Oh, or maybe not, because the iron just turned off. Oopsies. All right, let's give it a minute. Sorry about that. I had it on and it just came off, so.
Darth Vader's mad at us for
Yes,
celebrating
he is.
Christmas
Exactly.
before Halloween.
Exactly. He's like, oh, no, wait a minute here. Okay, so we're going to give him a little bit of time to heat up, all right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you hover the iron over. Do you know what that means when I say just hover it?
Don't come in contact with the fabric.
Exactly. We don't want to be in contact with the fabric yet. Now we will be when it comes time to add on the little applique, but for right now, we don't need to. We want to hover it. Now hovering it is going to create the steam, and then you're going to, right before your eyes, it's like magic. You're going to be able to see this shrink up. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let me see if this is warmed up. No. Okay, we're going to wait a minute. How about, you know what, while it's doing that, let me show you. Let's come back over here to the cutting board, okay? All right. Because we're going to wait for that steam to come on. And let's see, I'm wondering, hey, Abby, could someone check for me on the steam, or Eric? All right, we want to make sure that that's ready to go. Okay, I just want to make sure that when we push it that it will go down. Okay, let's take a look back down here for a moment. Oh, see? There he goes. Okay,
thanks, Eric.
Steam is working. All right. I knew that would happen the second we sat back down, that the steam would go on. All right, but let me show you one more thing before we head over there. You can see that this is really a fun thing to do, to add some extra trims. I had a little bit of rickrack there, and I had this cute little snowman button that I sewed onto the middle. Now, if you were putting this into a quilt project, you wouldn't add those kind of embellishments until after it was done. Okay? Sweet. All right. So now that Darth is ready to give some steam, let's try this again, shall we?
Nice.
Okay. So we're gonna see what I mean by. Look. That's crazy. Like, you normally can't do that with an iron.
Oh my gosh, that's so scary.
I don't recommend you doing that at home. I can even do it too.
No. Oh my gosh.
I know, it's crazy. It gets out the wrinkles. It's amazing.
Oh, great.
So, all right, my friend, go ahead and let's hover that over, and let's take a close look at what's happening here. I think you're going to be amazed.
Okay.
Let's go a little bit closer.
A little closer?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you got the bubbles coming up now.
Isn't that crazy?
Let's see if
It just starts to wrinkle up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we can do it from this side too. And you can do it from both of the sides. All right. Okay, this one. There we go.
Oh, whoa.
Sometimes you got to get a little closer. It's being a little shy there.
It's like got a mind of its own.
Exactly.
What the heck?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is.
Like, what's happening? The shrinking machine, Danny.
Yup.
Okay.
That's
now
wild.
look at that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is. I was not expecting it to like fold in on itself, curl up. It was like, what?
Exactly. So this is our new piece of fabric, my friends. What are we going to do in order to get this applique to go on? Well, this is the chance. Now that it's wrinkled up, right? The texture has worked. What I'm going to do, Patty said that it's like shrinky dinks.
Oh, shrinky dinks.
Do you remember
That's
those?
so true. I do remember those. I used to make keychains out of them all the time.
Oh my gosh, the best. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to flatten it.
Okay.
Okay, because I do need my applique to go on there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and flatten that out a little bit. And so you can see I've created my new piece of fabric.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
That is fun.
Can you guys see that? That's so cool. Feel that, Danny.
Yep. It's the same as the other one.
Yeah.
You can definitely see it a little better on this one compared to the other one.
You can, for sure. All right, so now at this point, I'll go ahead and flip it to the other side, to the back, and we're gonna treat this just like it was a regular piece of fabric. So again, I traced my sweater onto a piece of Heat and Bond Light, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you press that on.
Okay. And I don't need the steam for this one, right?
Nope, you don't need the steam on this one. You could if you wanted to, but you don't have to.
Okay. Let's see. I always underestimate how long it takes. Oh, that went on pretty quick.
It did.
Okay, cool.
All right, so now that that's done, we'll head back over here and we'll cut it apart. All right. What do you guys think so far? Marion said that is so cool.
It's super fun. I could
Here,
imagine.
you go ahead and do the honors. my friend.
Okay, I'll do that.
We'll do it right over here so they can
Yep.
see.
I can imagine if you were to do like this kind of thing and then cut like if you did it on black fabric and cut it into strips and then steamed it.
Yes.
And like since they were in strips, they'd curl into each other and it would look like spider legs.
Oh, yeah. You could come up with all kinds of ideas, I'm sure.
I'm not
Knowing
the
you,
fastest.
you're very creative, Danny.
I try to be. Sometimes my projects don't turn out as well as I want them to, but it gets me trying lots of different
Exactly,
things. So.
which is what's so fun to do in life, isn't it?
Oh, for sure.
So Heidi wants to make 1 or 3. I know, it's too fun. Marilyn, the product I'm using is called Basil Stitch and Steam, and you can find it on our website. And it's pretty cool. In fact, I've used it for lots of different things when I'm trying to add texture. Sometimes I'll even, let's say you're making a zipper pouch for, and you just want like maybe a small block that has a little texture to it. You know, go ahead and add that texture, add the Basil Stitch and Steam to that block. Put it into your zipper pouch, put it into your handbag. You could even put it into your quilt if you wanted to. It really is a fun product to play with.
I'm having troubles with these corners. Here we go.
You're doing great. All right, so that's as easy as it gets. It's super fun, and I have to tell you, if you want to really impress the kiddos around the house, have them, watch you do the little magic trick of watching that Basil
really
Stitch and
fun.
Steam come off. Okay. Head down to your sewing room and say, Grandma's got a magic trick for you, right? I think they'll be super impressed. All right, so let's head back down here, and I've got a background piece of fabric that is 10 inches, and you'll also notice that I added Kimberbell's Fusible More Structure. I do it all the time when I do applique, whether I'm doing it on the sewing machine or the embroidery machine. So at this point, all I have to do is just peel this back. Do you see that shiny side there?
Yeah.
That means you know that you've adhered it well enough. If you didn't have that shiny, you would go, oh, I better take it back to the iron and have that, try that again, right?
Good.
So there we go. Super simple. And now I just place it right there in the middle.
Sweet.
Oh my goodness. And then why don't you head back over to the iron.
Shows.
Oh,
This is like the red and the blue.
with the teal blue.
Sorry, I moved.
Yeah,
it.
I
There we
think
go.
I'm trying to decide what I want to make with it. Like I'm going, should I make a quilt? Should I make a table runner? Should I just make a pillow? I don't know. I think it's just such a fun little project to try out. It could even be you perhaps doing a block exchange. I
That'd be
think would be
cool.
kind of fun to do, and everyone makes their own ugly Christmas sweater and then they exchange them. You could have an ugly Christmas sweater party, so that's one of those things that you could do as well to just have fun with your friends who love to sew.
Yeah, I'd say the texture makes me think of like young kids where they're trying to learn like how different textures like
Exactly,
feel. You could make a
yes.
baby quilt that's got like all these different textures on
Absolutely. That's a great idea. So someone asked what was the backing fabric that I used on the background, and it was Kimberbell's fusible backing. I always add it, the fusible backing when I do any kind of applique. All
Okay,
right.
I think I have it stuck on. It's not moving.
Doris,
so.
you're exactly right. Purses are great with the shrink technique. Someone earlier said that they like to do like a purse flap with the technique.
It won't
What
stick.
happened there? Okay, try holding it in place for just a few seconds.
Okay.
Rather than sliding it along, just press it. And it is going to take a few seconds longer than normal because it's got to go through
I just get impatient.
that. There you go. Yeah, you're right, Christy. She said that being a 10-inch block, it wouldn't take too much time to make a quilt. No, I mean, and honestly, this
I think I got it
this
that
goes
time.
together so fast.
There you are.
And you don't have to do the shrink fabric, but I just think it's so much fun, right? All right, let's take a look right here. Nice job, my friend. You did it.
Woohoo!
You made your first ugly sweater block. Now, the other part that comes in that really, takes your creativity to a whole new level is, again, adding some buttons, adding trims, adding all kinds of things. We have these buttons also on the website. Look how cute it would be to add some of these, or the penguin right there.
So
You just can have a whole lot of fun. Or just do the regular applique without the shrinky fabric. So either way, but I don't know, that texture is pretty darn cool.
Yeah, that's really fun.
So do you want to make a whole bunch of those, Danny?
I do. I'd love to. I think that's the beauty of ugly sweaters. Is
Exactly.
It's like, just have fun with it, and you don't have to worry about coordinating colors or anything.
It's pure fabulousness. Yes, that's a word. Fabulousness.
Fabulousness.
Absolutely. So, you know what else is really fabulous?
What?
Cookies.
Oh, yes. Cookies are fabulous.
That's what we're talking about all this week is cookies too. And my friends, I found a sweater cookie cutter. Yes, I did, at my favorite kitchen store in town. Many of you know about them, love to cook. I went down there yesterday. I said, Will's his name. Do you have a sweater cookie cutter by chance? He says, I sure do. $3.
That's really good.
That's all it was. And I made sweater cookies last night.
They're so cute.
They were so fast. Would you believe I even made them after comments sold
Really?
last night? Yeah, that's how fast they were. Because I used the recipe from the Graceful Baker. So we have a QR code that we're going to put up on the screen that lets you know how you can have a direct link to find the recipe for Grace Gaylord's sugar cookies. All right, it's a little bit different. I've never made sugar cookies this way. And in fact, let's go ahead and start frosting them. But let me tell you, you don't want to miss the number 3 here in just a moment, guys, because we have an ugly sweater fashion show. Yes, we do. And with some people that you may find very familiar. Go ahead. There you go. And I think it's going to be fun because Danny and I are going to be giving out some awards.
We get to judge.
Yes, we do. I much like a lot more being the judge than being judged.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yeah, I think I got a pretty good score from everyone in the comments about
Did
my
ya?
crocheted one.
Yeah, I think you did too. Now, the uglier the better, folks. So just remember that as I'm decorating. This is where, you can't go wrong. And let's see, I'm going to
Wow,
go ahead and do
the
this.
sprinkles are really fun colors too. I'm afraid I'm
This
going to
looks
drop
terrible. Terrible. Oh my goodness.
these.
But
Oh my goodness.
wouldn't your family have so much fun doing this?
Oh, absolutely.
And then you get just like a whole bunch of different candies. This one I picked up. This is that like kind of licorice stuff that you can pull apart.
Oh, yeah.
And you can add those on there.
I didn't know you could pull them apart until probably summer.
Oh, really?
Like this last summer.
They
It
are
was so
yummy.
funny.
Yeah. This is terrible, Danny. We're
Yeah,
doing a
they're-
terrible job, and we are here for it.
Yeah.
Let's see. You could use Twizzlers, you could use chocolate chips, you name it, so many possibilities. So have that ugly sweater party. Make the cookies, make the blocks. Just
I'm
have a
gonna
great
size
time just being crazy creative, right?
Oh, okay.
And again, I'll tell you, the recipe is from Grace, and this is a recipe, this is what I thought was interesting, was that it's the first sugar cookie recipe that I have never had to refrigerate the dough. Normally with sugar cookies, we're also used to putting the dough in the refrigerator for like an hour before you roll it out, or you cut out your cookies and then put them in an hour before you bake them. This is the no roll method that she has on her blog, so you'll have to definitely check it out. Now that's pretty fun. I think yours looks better than mine.
I feel like yours is better than mine because you nailed it on the ugly part of it. It's the ugly sweater.
Thank you. I nailed it on the ugly part of it. I take that as a badge of honor.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You accomplished what you were going for.
Exactly. I wanted to go completely opposite from Grace. Doris, that hurts. She said Grace's cookies look lots better.
Oh, well, I believe it. I think it's totally true. Facts
are facts. What can I say? Facts are facts. You're absolutely right, Doris. They do. But I bet she's not having nearly as much fun as I am. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Stick around because for theme number 3, we've got a fashion show. And speaking about badges of honor, we have some badges to give away, don't we?
It'll be so fun.
It will be, and we have a free download for all of you on the website as well. If you're interested in the ugly sweater Christmas block pattern, you can find it on our website for just $2.99, and we have the QR code right up there on the screen for you. You can also find the Balsall Stitchenstein there, and for club members, it's free in the club.
Woohoo!
All right, gotta love that, right? Okay, so we're gonna head over to theme number 3. I can't wait to see this fashion show. I have not seen the ugly sweaters yet.
Me neither.
But we do have some people in town that I think will probably try to one-up each other, and I can't wait.
It'll be a party.
All right, let's have some fun, shall we? While we head over to theme number 3 and get ready for that little fashion show on the runway, let's take a quick look at Sherry showing us all about clear blue tiles.
Hi, I'm Sherry with my girlfriend's quilt shop, and we're going to show you how to make a project with clear blue tiles.
right, friends. We're in for a show, aren't we? So excited for this next segment, our final segment of the week. And we're here for it because it's Thursday. And on Thursday, it's kind of like a Friday around here, at least on 3 Themes at 3. We've got to celebrate. And we have a great way to do that. That's with a fashion show. You can't have an ugly sweater party without a fashion show, am I right? So Danny and I also have some special awards to be able to give away to some of these very brave people. So without further ado, let's let the fashion show begin. Oh, I like it. Even with the socks and everything.
Oh
This
my
looks
goodness,
good.
yeah, you went all out.
Wow, okay. The whole ensemble. Okay, ooh,
Love
look at
it.
those pants. Okay, you guys, what do you think? Tell us in the comments. What do you think of Cindy's do? I'm loving it.
My doo-doo.
And the little
I love it.
the little
And my,
nose.
wait a minute. And my socks.
Oh,
Yes,
don't
my socks.
strain yourself,
Oh,
my
goodness,
friend.
I know. Yeah,
Miss
go on.
Argyle, Heidi said, all right, who's
Love
next? Here we go. Let's see. We've got Sandra.
Oh my
Woo!
goodness, it's so cute.
Oh, that's a cute sweater, my friend.
Yes.
Wherever you want to be.
Give us a twirl in the middle.
Look at
It
her.
might be cute, but it's really old.
Is it really old?
Really?
It's really old, you guys.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I
love
like it. Very
It's got,
nice,
like,
Sandra.
The rhinestone stuff on it.
Okay, let's give all the hearts to Sandra. Hearts to Sandra. All right, who's up next? Here we go. Barbara says she loves the blue. Okay, who do we have? Oh, Miss Allison.
Oh,
Miss
my
Allison, she is here for the battle. Here for the battle. Look at you. You're so stoic.
I think it's the bag that's doing it for me.
You're
And
looking,
the tool
you're looking
tie,
a little
head tie.
foxy, my friend.
Come give us a spin in the
Oh
middle.
my heck. Are those crocheted heart earrings?
I love
Did you
them.
make those?
Does it look like I made those?
I love it. Nice, nice. Okay, who's next? Let's see. Who do we have? Miss Kyle.
Hey,
Whoa, yo is in the house. No, Kyle, love the pose, girly.
Fabulous.
Yo.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, too funny. Okay, an alien has
Are
arrived.
those like little pigs on your shirt? Are they reindeer? They're so funny.
Oh my
gosh.
goodness, alien reindeer.
I love it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, very good. Do we have anyone else?
Yes.
Who else?
Yes.
Who's next? Let's see. Oh, Share Bear.
Oh my
Share Bear.
goodness.
What? You don't know? I guess I don't know that
is it
one.
from?
Oh, Christmas Vacation. Okay.
movie,
All right. It's been
I'm
a
sorry,
while.
I
Okay.
haven't seen it.
I don't know, Margot.
And the pants.
Yeah.
The pants are killer. Oh my gosh, Sherry. Wow. Okay. I was thinking Toddland too. Oh, look at him. What a good sport. Mr.
Oh my
Eric.
goodness.
Pew, 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 pew.
Now that's definitely what to
I
see
love
when,
it.
when I'm using the
Okay.
iron.
That's pretty cool, Eric.
Love it.
I love it. All right. Okay. Oh, we have one more. Who's next? Who's next? Oh, yes, we do have a very special one, the grand finale. The grand finale is coming up. All right. We have Miss.
Oh,
All right. Oh boy. Here we go. There. Oh,
It's Allison.
you brought in the dog. Are you kidding me? She's really
my
trying to win, isn't she? Oh.
oh.
Oh. Yay. goodness. Okay. All right. Introduce her to everyone.
This is Tonks, everybody. This is the beloved Tonks. Can you go? Come around here. Give me a spin.
Oh, a spin. There we go.
Cute. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so guys, we have some awards to give out, and I just don't quite, I'm not quite sure who to give what to.
I know. I'm like,
But I think definitely the most glittery, or what was it? I think
most
needs to
sparkle.
go to Cindy, most sparkle. Woohoo!
And look, I
You
didn't have
get-
a hat on.
You guys
your
are supposed
sparkle.
to, you're supposed to cheer for her, you know.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put it on.
Cindy, most sparkle. Okay, yeah.
See if I can get it to
How about
Thank you.
Yes.
the most, the biggest eyesore? The biggest eyesore is going to go to.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
That's a tough one. I think it's going to be Allison. She's wearing those crochet earrings, and yeah, I don't know so much.
Slide
Yeah.
past you.
No,
Here you are.
Okay.
Yay.
How about the most disturbing? They get a coconut that is very disturbing. This definitely goes to Sherry.
It's the pants.
It's really disturbing me. I can't
you
stop
okay if I put
thinking
it on?
about it. So yeah. All right, here we go. Most beautifully tacky. Most beautifully tacky.
I think that
Ooh.
goes to Sandra.
I think Sandra too. Yes, she gets the duct tape.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. All right. What do you
Sandra-
have there?
I have the most interactive.
Ooh, the most interactive is going to get the football. Yeah, it better be
that's
Abby.
gotta
She
be
brought the
Abby.
dog. She brought Tongs. Yes, yes.
It's a package deal.
And
The best thrift store sweater.
the best thrift store sweater.
I paid good money for that.
Talking about thrift.
Oh man, I honestly think it's got to be Kyle though.
I think it's got to be Kyle. She gets the whoopee cushion.
You
There
guys
we
better
go.
Be careful with that one.
Sorry, Eric. I got nothing. We had one too many people for our awards. We should have done more.
You can't have my whoopee cushion.
You get honorary mention.
You'll get the honor.
You get the iron. You get Darth Vader. All right, everyone. What do you all think? Who really is the ultimate ugly sweater winner contest on this one? Who do you think? I don't know. I don't know. Are you telling me?
I mean, the tinsel is great.
The tinsel looks fabulous, doesn't it? I said if you see little things of tinsel all around, you know, there you go. Oh, Lynn said that he gets the cookie. There you go. Hey, go grab the cookie. Go grab the cookie. That's Sherry wins. Sherry, a lot of you saying
Which cookie do you want, Eric?
Kyle, Danny. Oh my
want both?
goodness. Too fun.
You are.
Kyle's. Oh, I'm afraid that we gave. Yeah, I'm really worried about this one. All right, friends. Thanks for having so much fun with us today. If you would like your own copy of the awards that we gave out today, it is a free download you can find on our website. So go ahead and download it, print it out, and throw your own ugly Christmas sweater party. Make the cookies, make the blocks, just have a good time.
You can make a flower.
You could make a flower. It's like the 2-in-1 gift. Exactly. And actually, maybe Tonks is the ultimate winner. Let's hear it for Tonks. Yeah. Have a great weekend, everyone. Keep doing all the things you love. Thanks so much for being with us. And we hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.